Over the years, the County of Leicestershire has produced numerous sportsmen and women who have gone on to achieve such great things in sports such as football, rugby, cricket, track and field, and ultimately the Olympic Games. The young man I'm about to introduce you to now, with his constant evolution in a certain field, is aiming to be the next big thing in the world of show jumping. Hi, Frankie Cook, hello. Horses,
Yeah.
show jumping, and your passion. Where did it all begin?
It all began when I was 7 years old and my dad sat me on a horse after about 2 years of trying to get me on one. I've always been a bit scared of them, but ever since I sat on a horse it's gone from then to show jumping now.
What heights are you actually jumping at the moment?
We're doing 90 centimetres, British novice.
Okay, and then of course obviously with show jumping you've got to go up another level, and what does that entail?
I'm going to need a bigger horse which means bigger jumps to help me get up the levels and get Team GB.
And you've just mentioned that word then, Team GB. Is that your plan for the future?
Yeah, that's my ambition.
It is. Fantastic. I've got quite a strict training regime, I believe.
Yeah.
In fitness, is that?
I do lots of swimming, I eat well, I train with Finn every day of the week. Well, he has 1 day off, so 6 days of the week.
Now you've just mentioned Finn. Who's Finn?
Finn's my horse that he's getting a bit too small for me now, and he's not going to be able to get up to the levels that I want to do.
Hence the need for a bigger horse.
We've got a coach we coach with. He's been coaching with Frankie for the last 3 or 4 years. She said he's very skilled at what he does. Frankie's also just gone through the levels with his BHS. He's just taken his BHS level 2, and same again. They can see his ability with riding. So we just want to see what doors can open for Frankie. We've got Finn at the moment is 15.2, so maximum he can jump now is 90 to a metre, and to compete in BS, which he does, it starts at 90, so we need a bigger horse to take Frankie up the levels. And Frankie's so passionate about it as well. He trains so hard. He trains like 7 days a week. Every day is training his horse. It's not just a hobby. He's so passionate about it. It's his life.
Sponsorship. What does that look like for you, and what is it you actually really need?
Currently, we really need to move up the ranks, the size of the horse, and something that's got the scope to jump. And we also, there's transport. At the moment, we've got a trailer. We're going around the UK with this trailer, but when we've got 2 horses, a bigger horse, we need bigger transport. Sponsorship-wise, we could, really do with help with that, and that would entail we could on the shows, the BS shows, we can have their logos on the stabling, on the lorry, and of course when we do our advertising and social media. So we'd really appreciate some help with that.
Everything that's happened with like the show jumping and everything, none of it would have been able to come true without my mum. She's took me in the trailer like everywhere, to all the shows, to all the arena hires, and to get to the next level with the new horse, we're going to need a bit of help.
So there you have it. What we're now looking for is businesses out there in the East Midlands to get behind Frankie with terms of sponsorship, and for equestrian centres indeed to actually help Frankie, to nurture him, give him the facilities to actually further himself. So if you can do that, we will get in touch with us, and we will put you directly in touch with Frankie and indeed his mum Claire, for you to talk to them. But I think the big thing is people out there watching this, if you want to become part of Frankie's journey, I promise you it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you.